Hey guys, welcome to this week's weekly roundup. If you're new here and you're like, what's weekly roundup? Well, it's pretty much like a what made its way into my makeup drawer this week. Every day that I wear makeup, once I'm done and I upload my Get Ready With Me video, all the makeup I wore goes into a drawer, and at the end of the week, we go over it. And I give you my thoughts on what I thought about stuff. We'll start with this. Merit. It's a tinted lip oil. I do have it on right now. It's nice. When I first ordered this, I thought 100%. I was like, yeah, this will be a go-to product. But my mindset is a little bit changing on the price of products that are similar to each other, whether they're high-end or low-end. For what this is, it's a very expensive tinted lip oil. When I say tinted, like it's literally your lips but better. Elf. I'd rather just spend $10 and under on an Elf lip oil that has a color to it. Nice product, not gonna buy it anymore though. Just because it's expensive for what it is, and it doesn't do anything that the Elf one doesn't do. Speaking of Elf, Power Grip Setting Spray, this one's empty. I already have a backup. I do like that one, and it's affordable. The Live Tinted Mascara. I have this on right now. If you watch today's Get Ready With Me video, this is it's freshly opened, but it's been open for the past, month? Today's my third time using it. It's very, very lengthening. I slept on this side most of the night, so as you're going to be able to see, this side looks way better. It's still so wet. I had it all up here, along my upper lash line. My lashes are clumping together, which not too bad. I don't think I can foresee me rebuying this one at all. At all. It's inconvenient right now. We'll see how it is once it dries out a bit. Makeup by Mario, the Surreal Skin Finish Foundation. I have this on today. I do have a backup of this from Ipsy. This is a favorite, and even though I think this one reminds me an awful lot of the Maybelline Lumi Matte Foundation, this is definitely more affordable. These are two favorites. I have several other favorite foundations. I can see me rebuying this, maybe during like VIB sale, stuff like that, or if I have enough points to get $10 off. But I can see me continuing to have this in my collection. Live Tinted, 2 more products. I will rebuy these. I'm probably going to rebuy them during the Sephora VIB sale this fall, just so I have backups of them. This is the Hue Skin Brightening Core Setting Powder. The downside to these products is there's only 3 shades of the setting powder. This is the lightest shade. Does it work for me? Yes, it does work for me. But this is not going to work for everybody who is light skinned. What if you're fair? If you're fair, there's no point in you even looking at this, because this is the lightest shade. And then they have like a medium and a dark. And even the medium and dark, looking at them, it's like, again, who are those going to work for? I think it's pretty shitty. In my mind, I want to be like, maybe they only have a light, medium, and dark because no one's really buying it. With that being said, no one's going to buy it if your shade range is literally 3 shades. I do really, really, really like this. Like, I want to hype it up, but I don't want to hype it up because there's only 3 shades. Same with the Hue Beam Blushing Bronzer. This is a blush and bronzer in one. This one has 2 shades. And, I put my brush all in here, and forehead, cheeks, whatever. I really, really like this. These products melt into my skin. And it just looks flawless, really nice. Doesn't look powdery. But again, even with bronzer, doing like a light, medium, dark bronzer is not enough anymore. You need a range, a big range. I will repurchase those though. The RMS Redimension Blush. This one's in Sangria. I have several of the RMS blushes. I will buy every shade that I have, again, once they're used up. I really like them. It's like a blush, but it's like a nice glow in it. Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Lift and Flex Concealer. I got this from Ipsy. Is it enough for me to go buy it? Maybe, because it blends in nicely, and it doesn't look cakey. The Morphe Wake Up Concealer, Wake Up Artist Concealer. I have mine in Blossom. Sorry, it's not concealer. It's a corrector, under eye correcting concealer or whatever. I'm gonna use it up. I think I have it to try and like lighten this up. You guys see that, right? Under eye bags. Having my head up, you don't really see it, but you can still see different angles, right? I mean, I'm 40 years old, pretty much, so what can you do? I like it. I think I can see me rebuying it when it's gone, unless I find one that does better. We have e.l.f. The liquid bronze and contour, shade Fair. I already have backup of that. The blush, I have almost every shade of the liquid blushes, and yeah, I would rebuy them. I like the e.l.f. liquid blushes. Then we have the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Glow Serum, and I do like this. Will I rebuy it? I don't know. I feel like if it goes on sale, definitely. I don't know if I want to pay full price for it though, because you don't get a ton of product and it's expensive. But if it becomes like a go-to, like where I'm constantly using it and that's what I want to use, yeah, I would pay the price for it. Because I'd rather have one product like this than have like 4 or 5, 6 products like this. Because it all ends up adding up anyways. That's something I'm trying to get into my head too. This is an expensive foundation, but let's say I only end up having 2 foundations in my collection, and one's high-end and one's drugstore, then I'd be fine rebuying it, because I don't have like 8 other ones that I'm buying as well. Like, I like to narrow it down. The NYX, the brow glue, I will rebuy this. I do like it a lot. And then the Rimmel Brow Pro Micro. I've already gone through several of those. And I do have another, I think I have one more of that one, because I buy it whenever it goes on sale. Alright, we have the Rimmel Stay Matte Fix and Go 2-in-1 Primer Setting Spray. I do not find this to be mattifying at all. It smells awful. Like, it's not the worst smell. It smells like chemicals. It doesn't smell like dirty feet like some setting sprays. This one smells very chemically. I do not foresee me buying that one again. I'll use it up and that's that. The LYS setting spray. This is in my wish list for my birthday month, which is July. I will rebuy this. I do like it. The Maybelline Lumi Matte Foundation. Again, I think this is the one that's the most similar to the Makeup by Margot Surreal Skin Finish Foundation. I will repurchase this one when it's done. I have very dry, sensitive, acne-prone skin, and this does not look cakey, and it doesn't... I mean, if I do have dry patches, of course it'll stick to it, but as long as I exfoliate and take care of my skincare, it's fine. The Tarte Sculpt Taped Contour. If it goes on sale, I will definitely rebuy it, but I have to be out of this first. I don't want to have like a backup of it. Another e.l.f. blush. Yes, I'll rebuy it. I think this one's Peach Perfect. And then we have another bronze contour. This one's in the shade Fairlight. The other one was in the shade Fair. 2 more e.l.f. blushes that I used this week. Yes, I will rebuy them. I think these ones are... What do we have? This one's Coral Crush, I think, or something coral. And this one's Dusty Rose. Rimmel Kind & Free Pressed Translucent Setting Powder. This is my second one. I'll repurchase that when it's gone. It's a nice setting powder. Charlotte Tilbury. This is in Sensual Sunset. I'm not going to repurchase this. I will use this up. I do like the formula in this. I like the mattes and the shimmers more than like some of her other formulas and her other palettes. I like that a lot. e.l.f. Soft Glam Satin Foundation in shade Neutral. I do have a backup of this one. I do recommend this foundation. It's a nice one. Not everybody likes it, but I do. Maybelline, we have the new Colossal Bubble Mascara. I've only used this once or twice. Can't speak on it yet so far. And Maybelline Sky High. I wore this yesterday. I definitely liked, I think I like this one when I don't have eyeshadow on. Just put this on its own. It's definitely nice and lengthening. I will say though, it did transfer throughout the day onto my upper eyelid, which kind of sucked. So I'm undecided if I'd repurchase that one or not. We have two Odin's Eye glosses here. If Odin's Eye came out by some miracle, like a neutral eyeshadow palette, I would probably order another one or two glosses from them because they feel like lip balms and I really like them. I have Glow in the shade Creativity and I have Glow in the shade of Breath of Fire. I like both. They're both like peachy orange colors. And again, they feel like lip balms, which I really, really like. We have REM Beauty. This is a glossy balm as well. This one's in Cherry Cola. I will repurchase this one when it's gone because again, it's a balmy gloss and I like the color. Milk Makeup contour stick. Mine's in Toast It. I twisted it up and it will not go down. I've even tried pushing it down and that. I don't think I'll repurchase this. I've used it I think I've used it enough to give my opinion. It's nice. I have other sticks I'd rather use. It's nice, but no thank you. Tower 28. This one I probably also won't repurchase because I think I like the Say one, Sunmelt, better. Even though this one works just as good. I'll use it up. If you want one that's affordable, like a cream bronze, I would go for it because it's a good product. But I think I like my Say one better. Another RMS blush. This one's in Bohemian Girl. Again, like I said, I will repurchase all my RMS blushes. Like, look how pretty. Use it on your cheeks. Use it on your eyes. You're good to go. Yes, I realized I said I'd be wearing a blue shirt today, but I put on the shirt and I was like, no, that's not happening. So I just put on a long sleeve pink blouse. My Bayfree multi-glow balm moisturizer in pink Sakura. I would repurchase this one. I really like the color. I put it on because it is tinted. You can use it on your lips and your cheeks. I use it as on my cheeks before powder blush. House Labs. Did I only use one this week? I think so. This one is in French Rosettes. It's not a favorite so far. I've only used it twice, 2 or 3 times. It's nice, not a favorite though. So I can't speak on that one yet. This here, Kosas Blushes Life. This one's in Butterflies. I would not repurchase this one. I have 3 other shades. 2 of the shades I would highly consider repurchasing. This one, no, because this is not my kind of color. I actually am going to pull this one out of my collection and give it to a coworker. Natasha Denona High Gen in the shade Light. This is meant to blur your pores. Like you put it on underneath your foundation and like either wear it alone or wear underneath foundation. It's meant to like give you a glow and blur out your pores. A few people did say it did blur my pores. I didn't see that happening. It's definitely glowy. I will just use it underneath my foundation, but just keep it here. Maybe I might put it here just to see again if it does blur my pores, but I got that from Ipsy and no, I would not go out and buy that. Don't waste your money unless you want to look metallic. Huda Easy Bake. If we're to get down, me start being choosy, if I'm going to start being like, hey, I want to settle on a setting powder that I do like one that I could see me repurchasing, I think between this one and the Live Tinted, I would choose the Live Tinted. This one is nice, but the Live Tinted one melts. It does melt a lot better into my skin. This is nice. If I wouldn't have tried the Live Tinted one, then I'd say, yeah, this is an easy repurchase. But no, I think if I'm choosing, I'm going to choose the Live Tinted. But this is a good baked setting powder. We have Ensley Rain Whispering Woods Blush and Highlight Palette. I've only used this one once so far too, so I can't really speak on it. Formula is nice. This one did come shattered, but I pressed it back in there. The only thing in here I can't really see me getting a lot of use out of is this one here. But the rest, yes. You got like highlight, 2 blushes, and a bronzer. Although that bronzer, I think you could use it as a blush. Rare Beauty Liquid Highlighter. I would definitely repurchase it, but I think I'm getting out of the liquid highlighters. I'm trying to force myself to use this one up and another one. I think I just rather do liquid highlighters, but I said liquid highlighters, powder highlighters, but I do like cream and liquid highlighters, especially if you have a day where your skin's really dry. It makes it look nice. I will repurchase this, but it's going to be forever because there's so much product in there. Rare Beauty highlighter. Again, I have 3 of these. There's like 1 or 2 I would repurchase. This one here, Exhilarate, and then Enlighten is the other one I'd repurchase. The other one I have, I wouldn't because I don't gravitate towards it that much. Morphe setting powder in Cloud Lights. I will repurchase this as long as they continue to have it because it's a nice lightweight setting powder with like a nice glow to it. It isn't metallic. We have Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt Blurring Bronzer and Light. This is one of their newer ones. I definitely like this one better than the other powdered bronzer that they originally came out with, which I also have. And I also have it in the shade Light, but this one looks nicer. Like it settles on the skin nicer. Milani Silky Matte Bronzing Powder. I will repurchase that. That's an excellent drugstore one. The YSL. This is a Make Me Blush. This one's in the shade 44. I won't repurchase it. I'll use it up. It is a nice blush, but I have other blushes that I prefer to go for. I'd rather my RMS blushes not that. We have what's this called? Dew Blush in the shade Lady. I do like this one. It's the only one that I have. I've used it twice. I gotta use it more to see if I would choose this or e.l.f., but my mind tells me I think I would still go with e.l.f. It's a nice blush though. Kylie Gloss. This one's in shade Kylie. I would repurchase this one. It's a good everyday color and the formula is nice. Some more mascaras. We have Tarte Lights Camera Lashes Platinum. I believe this is limited edition. David has bus tickets, eh?
Oh, it's too late now.
Yeah, that's what I said. Thank you. I've only used this one once or twice, so I can't give my full thoughts on it other than I do like it. I will say that. I do like it. We have the Revlon So Fierce. I also like this one. This one's like barely there. But again, I've only used it once or twice. That should have been one I used today. Can't give too much commentary on that one. The Lancome Hypnose Drama. This is a favorite of mine. Hopefully it goes on sale. Ilia. Like I'd repurchase this one. I keep going back and forth on it, but no. I would definitely repurchase the Ilia Limitless Lash Mascara. It's lengthening, it's separating, doesn't get clumpy. And then the Lancome one as well. I really like those. We have a Rimmel Scandalized 24-hour waterproof eyeliner. I think at this point, I'm just going to get rid of my eyeliners. I don't wear them. It's kind of disgusting to keep them when they've been in my eyes and stuff like that and then sitting there for months again. So it does stay, but I'm not an eyeliner person, so I'm going to get rid of it. Then we have this Lovecraft Beauty Planetary Precision Brow Duo. I got this in Ipsy. One side is like a liquid brow pen, and the other side is a pencil. I'll use up the brow pencil side. That's not something, to me, that's not like, oh, this is good. Oops. Oh, it's only 10:30. We still got time. That was later. We gotta leave soon because we're gonna drive down to the train station park and then take the train. Excuse me. Does anybody else slurp their tea? All right. House Labs. This is one of the Bio Radiant Gel Powder Highlighters in Fire Opal. I would 100%, every shade that I have, I would repurchase. My friend Chris also got me one in Sunstone. Very, very pretty. I would rebuy them all if I ever run out of them. Give Me Glow Bronze Bombshell in Good Times and Tan Lines. I would repurchase this. I did get hit with duties and stuff like that from Give Me Glow. Actually, I think that was like the most expensive duties that I got hit with was from Give Me Glow Cosmetics. They do have some cheek products though that I'd like to get, but I don't know that it's worth it. Glaminatrix Rich Romantics palette. This is my least favorite Glaminatrix palette that I have. And that's one that I am going to keep pulling out to play around with. I did really like the look that I did this week with it though. It was very pretty. I just find it dull. I don't know. It's too... I don't know. The color story is not the best. And this is one that I wanted for the longest time. But yeah. I don't know if these are magnetic or not. I feel like they're not, honestly. But I almost just want to pop out these shimmers here and then put them in one of my Z palettes and get rid of the rest of it. Definitely would not repurchase that. There's actually most of my eyeshadow palettes I would not repurchase. There's very few that I would repurchase when I'm out. We have Lawless, The Dreamy Dozen Volume 2. I say this every time. I really want the first volume, but I waited and waited and waited, and then they stopped selling it. So when they came out this one, I bought it right away. It's nice. It's good for easy, everyday eye looks. I wouldn't repurchase it, though. Makeup by Mario Master Mattes, the original. I would repurchase this one. I like that it's all matte, and it's like warm tones. And I pull this palette out all the time, either to use it on its own or to use it with other palettes to create a look that I want. We have NARS Afterglow Tempting. This is very pretty. The shimmers in this remind me of the Urban Decay shimmers that people like. I wouldn't repurchase it because, again, it's one of those palettes like you have it, you enjoy it, you use it up, and that's that. But yeah, like these shimmers remind me of some of the Urban Decay ones. Natasha Denona, my mini dream palette. Wouldn't repurchase it. Why? Because I'd rather, even though you can do like a complete look. Like I usually use every single shade just to do one eye look. I have a couple of these. I did declutter several of my 5-pan palettes from Natasha Denona down to like the neutral ones, the ones I will use. I like the bigger palettes better though, Natasha Denona, because there's more variety of color. But these are good if you're someone who just wants to keep it simple and not have to put too much thought into it, especially if there's too many shadows. But here's like the thing though, sometimes depending on the color story of a palette, I'm like, whoa, it's too many. But like when they're like neutral, I don't really have that big of a problem coming up with eye looks. It's when colors come into play. Anyways, I'm gonna use this up. I can't see me rebuying any of my minis though because I like the bigger ones better. The formula is the same, but I like the variety, that there's more variety in the bigger ones. Alright, we're almost done. We have Kai Mod Cosmetics Frosted Fairy. Super pretty. This is colorful. We all know I'm a neutral girly, but this works for me. Would I repurchase this? No, because like I said, majority of the eyeshadow palettes I have, I'm not going to repurchase. I have them, I'll use them, I'll enjoy creating looks with them. But there's only certain palettes that I actually would go out and repurchase if I use the entire thing up. This is so pretty. This is one that I actually would recommend for people to go out and buy. Because to me, it is kind of neutral still. Because like the mattes, like these two, this one, I consider that a neutral. I don't know. The shimmers in here are so pretty. I'd be like, add this to like a birthday list or a Christmas list. It's really good. And then last but not least, we have Ensley Rain Whispering Woods eyeshadow palette. I've only used the palette once, but I've done 2 looks with it, one on each eye. I can't say if I would repurchase this one yet or not, but let's just say there's 0 regrets of me getting this one. I like this one more than the Glow palette. Because it's like, it's earthy, it's green, grungy. Look at those shimmers. Like, the shimmers are so pretty. Anyways, no regrets on that. But I haven't used it enough. I only used it, like I said, I did 2 looks with it so far, and that's it. Anyways, that's it for this week's weekly roundup. Wow, this went a lot faster than I thought it was going to. Sometimes I'm here for like 50 minutes to an hour, but yeah. I'm undecided what I will do this week. It's going to be a hot week. Summer is officially here since the past week or so. Yeah, let me know. Do you guys have any of this stuff? Do you have your eye on any of this stuff? If you have any of this, what are your thoughts on some of it? Yeah. I like doing this kind of video because like it gives me a good idea the more I pull things out and use them, what I like, what I don't like. And yeah, it's a good way to figure things out. Alright, I'm going to put this stuff away and go get something to eat. Because we are getting ready to go see River Dance today. I just threw my hair up in a messy bun. It's, yeah. Alright guys, thanks for watching. And until tomorrow, have a good one.